In the deep Congo jungle, where life and death intertwine every second, chimpanzees rush into battle for territory. Blood and power are decided. Above, bats tear the night sky apart, but the Congo Hornbill is waiting, its sharp beak ending its prey in an instant. On the forest floor, the small but deadly poison dart frog lurks. Just one touch, and death will visit. This is the story of the struggle for survival of the rulers of the deep forest, where instinct, strength, and intelligence decide everything. Congo Arena, Wilderness Survival. The Congo River, the great blood vessel of Africa, weaves through vast tropical forests where wild nature appears in all its beauty and ferocity. With a depth of more than 220 meters, this is the deepest river in the world, a mysterious abyss containing untold stories. The jungles of northern Congo, where the towering trees block the sky, roar with ferocious roars, signaling a relentless battle. Two clans of chimpanzees, the Kibara clan and the Moloko clan, are about to engage in a struggle for control of the fertile riverside territory. The Kibara clan, led by Kibara, a powerful male with a majestic silver back, has defended this land through many rainy seasons. But today, the Moloko clan, led by Moloko, an ambitious young leader, has advanced deeper into the territory. The two groups of chimpanzees face each other in a clearing, their eyes burning red like flames, signaling the inevitable battle. Moloko, with a resounding howl, commands his group to advance. The Kibara clan, exhausted and wounded, had defended their territory. But the price of domination was etched on the motionless body of the defeated one, Moloko, the young leader of the rival pack. Moloko lay there, his massive body covered in dirt and dried blood. One eye was still open, as if to hold on to his last shred of authority, but the light had left him forever. The glossy black fur that had once been a symbol of power was now covered with bleeding wounds, the marks of a battle he would never forget, if he lived. Above, the trees were silent, like a curtain falling over a tragic chapter in the forest. But not all was silent. The buzzing began, growing louder. Flies had discovered the motionless body. They swarmed Moloko's wound, eyes, mouth, and began their natural work, destroying the rest of his life. Not far away, the Kibara clan quietly retreated into the forest. Kibara led the way, walking heavily and slowly. There was a deep bite mark on his left shoulder, blood still oozing out in bright red drops on his black fur. The males in the pack, despite their victory, no longer had the strength to roar in celebration. Every step they took was an effort, as their bodies were covered in scratches, bruises, and pain. The females followed behind, protecting their young. Some of the younger ones timidly turned their heads to look at Moloko's corpse. Their large, round eyes filled with fear and curiosity. They did not yet understand the meaning of death, but the terrifying silence and the strong smell of blood would forever be imprinted in their memories. In the deep Congo jungle, where life and death are intertwined, the Kibara leader is not only the guardian of the clan, but also the central figure in maintaining the race. The survival of the clan depends on his strength, experience, and fertility. But it doesn't stop there. Kibara also takes on the role of caring for and educating the next generation, the individuals who will continue the clan's story in the future. In the pack, Kibara is the only male who has the right to mate. This is not only a natural law, but also a way to ensure that the best traits, strength, intelligence, and survival, are passed on to the next generation. The females in the pack, usually 3 to 6 individuals, will show signs of readiness to mate when they are in heat. Their genitals will swell noticeably, an unmistakable signal to attract the leader's attention. Kibara, despite his strength and dominance, always approaches the females calmly. He's not aggressive and often takes time to interact, groom, or share food before mating. This not only shows respect, but also strengthens the relationship within the pack. After about 8 months of pregnancy, the females give birth to their first offspring. A newborn chimpanzee weighs about 1.5 to 2 kilograms, with large, round eyes and soft fur. They are completely dependent on their mother for the first few months of their lives, clinging to her back or belly when moving. As the babies grow, they begin to leave their mother's arms to explore the world around them. Their first lessons take place within the troop, learning how to climb trees, recognize food, and stay away from dangerous plants or animals. Kibara, as the leader, not only observes, but also acts as a role model. The young often imitate the way he eats, climbs, and even roars to show his authority. When the young males are old enough, they begin to engage in mock combat training with each other. They chase, wrestle, and practice self-defense, preparing for real battles in the future. As the night slowly falls, the Congo jungle awakens to its distinctive sounds. The chirping of insects blends with the gentle flapping of thousands of bats, signaling the start of a magical journey. The dense green canopy opens to welcome the inhabitants of the darkness, silent migrants who play an indispensable role in the ecosystem here. Under the canopy of a tall, ancient tree, bats hang silently, their wings closed as if waiting for the signal of the night. A large bat, the leader of the flock, lets out an ultrasonic cry that echoes through the forest, signaling the time has come. Each bat awakens, stirs, then opens its fragile tissue paper wings and soars into the sky. The whole flock takes flight, forming a black river against the starry sky. The sound of their wings flapping together creates a lively symphony, taking them away from the old area, where the food source is exhausted, to the new land where fruit trees and insects await. In the quiet afternoon sky of the Congo jungle, the bats are flying in a winding black river, their thin wings flapping rhythmically like a wordless symphony. However, the bats continued their journey because life always requires resilience and the ability to adapt constantly. After many nights of non-stop flying, the bats finally reached the promised land, a rich tropical forest deep in the heart of the Congo. This is a place where ancient fruit trees hang down clusters of ripe fruit, and millions of insects thrive under the dense canopy. This land, with its abundant food and safe shelters, promised a new future for the bats after a long and dangerous journey. As the last light of the day faded, the bats filled the sky, creating a lively performance in the darkness. Each one rushed to find food, using ultrasonic calls to scan the surrounding space. The echoes of tiny insects hiding in the leaves help them pinpoint their prey. A quick swoop, a flutter of thin wings, and a moth quickly becomes the perfect dinner. Under the palm trees, another group of bats feasts on ripe fruit. They balance with their wings, while their tiny teeth take delicious bites. Once they're done, the seeds are dropped to the ground, preparing for the germination of a new generation of trees. Soon, this forest will be covered with young trees, all thanks to the silent but mighty contribution of bats. After finding enough food, the bats return to a large cave nearby, where thousands of others are staying. In the dark space of the cave, they hang silently from the ceiling, their tired wings folded to rest. This silence is a rare moment in their busy lives. The cave is not only a shelter, but also a safe place for pregnant females to prepare for the birth of the next generation. The result of the migration is not only immediate sustenance, but also a guarantee for the future of the entire colony. The females will give birth to new generations of bats, individuals that will learn to fly, navigate, and find food sources on their own when they are adults. On each flight, they not only earn a living but also contribute to pollinating plants, controlling insect populations, and keeping the rainforest ecosystem in balance. The migration ends, but the role of the bats never stops. They are the silent heroes of the deep forest, small creatures with great missions. And in the darkness of the Congo rainforest, where light rarely shines, the story of their survival and development will continue as an indispensable part of the cycle of life. In the heart of the Congo forest, a small creature with destructive power hides under its brilliant appearance. This is the poison dart frog, one of the deadliest creatures in the world, capable of killing an elephant with a toxin smaller than the tip of a needle. Measuring only 2 to 5 centimeters in size, the poison dart frog seems to be a harmless creature, but its colorful appearance is not to attract, but a clear warning. Don't touch me if you want to live. Their skin contains extremely strong alkaloid toxins, which can cause paralysis or death in just a few minutes. The poison power of the poison dart frog is not naturally produced, but is the result of a special diet. They hunt ants, termites, and insects that contain toxic alkaloids. These compounds are metabolized in their bodies and accumulate in their skin, making them deadly weapons. In the humid Congo jungle, poison dart frogs enter a crucial stage in their life cycle: reproduction and rearing of the next generation. When they are old enough, they leave the water, entering a world full of danger, but also full of opportunities for survival. The life cycle of the poison dart frog is a testament to the dedication and resilience of this small creature, an important contribution to the balance of the Congo rainforest ecosystem. In the middle of the Congo rainforest, where the treetops reach as high as the sky, the Congolese hornbill appears as a symbol of resilience and wild beauty. With its large, curved yellow beak, it easily becomes a highlight in the green natural picture. This bird species not only plays an important role in the ecosystem, but also impresses with its unique lifestyle, from skillful hunting, sophisticated reproduction, to the role of cedar for the life of the rainforest. Although figs and palm oil are the main sources of food, the Congolese hornbill is not a vegetarian. When the opportunity arises, it shows off its surprising hunting skills. As night falls, flocks of small bats begin to fly out of their caves to feed. This is when the hornbill, with its sharp eyes and quick reflexes, switches to the role of a predator. Each breeding season, the Congolese hornbill displays a behavior rarely seen in the bird world: extreme devotion and protection. Once the female has selected a large tree cavity, she begins the process of sealing herself inside. Using mud, feces and crushed fruit, she builds a solid protective wall, leaving only a narrow gap for food to enter from the outside. During this time, the male takes on the role of food provider. He flies around the forest, bringing back ripe fruits and sometimes insects to pass through the crevices of the nest to his mate. The female stays inside the nest, incubating the eggs and preparing for the birth of the new generation. After about 30 to 40 days, the eggs begin to hatch. The fragile chicks poke their heads out of the protective mud, their tiny eyes opening for the first time to see the dim light of the forest. At this point, the male's job becomes busier than ever. He has to find food not only for his mate, but also for his growing brood. As the chicks grow, the female breaks through the mud to step out with her chicks. This is a momentous moment when the hornbill family is reintegrated into the wider world outside. The young birds, with their shaggy feathers and immature wings, begin to learn to fly under the guidance of their parents. In the early days, the young birds always follow their parents closely, learning how to use their large beaks to pick fruit, pick insects, and especially get used to protecting their territory. The male often leads the flock through the tree canopy, both foraging and teaching them how to survive in a challenging environment. The Congolese hornbill is not only a powerful bird, but also an important link in the tropical forest ecosystem. With the habit of eating fruit and dropping seeds on the ground, they help disperse seeds far and wide, creating conditions for trees to germinate in new lands. Many dense forest areas become green thanks to the presence of this bird. However, the survival journey of the Congolese hornbill is becoming more and more difficult. Habitat destruction, illegal hunting and climate change have put this bird in danger. The dense forests, which were once their safe home, are gradually being replaced by farming and logging areas. The Congolese hornbill, a symbol of strength, devotion, and balance, is a testament to the wonder of nature. But to protect them and the world they represent, we must act today to preserve this beauty for future generations. Proboscis monkey, the most unique clown in the natural world. In the tropical swamp forests of Borneo, there is a strange primate with an appearance unlike any other. With its long and oversized nose, the proboscis monkey not only attracts curiosity, but also becomes a symbol of unique beauty in nature. But behind that humorous appearance is a brave creature. Every day of the proboscis monkey is a battle for survival between the dangers of the jungle and the dangerous river. Let's explore the challenging life journey of this monkey, where every step is an extraordinary story. The large nose of the proboscis monkey is not only a strange appearance, but also has a profound biological meaning. In males, the nose is so long and large that it can partially cover the mouth. However, this is not just a decoration. This nose helps them create resounding sounds to warn enemies, attract mates, and affirm their status in the group. Measuring 55 to 75 centimeters in length and weighing up to 22 keys. Proboscis monkeys have sturdy bodies. Their long legs and flexible fingers help them move quickly through trees. While their webbed feet make them excellent swimmers, an important skill for navigating Borneo's flooded environment and dangerous rivers. Proboscis monkeys live mainly in the mangrove forests and riverine swamps of Borneo, some of the harshest habitats. Unlike most primates, proboscis monkeys spend a lot of time moving between trees and water. They frequently swim across rivers to find food or avoid predators. Their excellent swimming and climbing abilities help proboscis monkeys make the most of their surroundings. However, their proximity to rivers also brings dangers, from crocodiles and giant snakes to the risk of being swept away by floodwaters. Imagine a peaceful afternoon on Borneo. A troop of proboscis monkeys gathered near the river's edge. Preparing to cross the water to a more food-rich area. The young ones were curiously hopping about, while the leading male was on high alert. The largest male, with his large nose and massive body, led the swim. Small noises in the water caused the troop of proboscis monkeys to pause. Instinct told them that predators like crocodiles might be lurking in the river below. Unlike most other monkeys, proboscis monkeys are excellent swimmers thanks to the evolution of webbed feet, which help them move quickly and efficiently in the aquatic environment. Beneath the murky water, a huge black shadow drifted silently. It was an adult crocodile, over 4 meters long, moving slowly. Its sharp eyes floated above the water. Like two black dots examining every movement above. Above, the monkeys were completely oblivious. The young ones clung to their mother's back, while the male leader swam ahead. his eyes constantly scanning for danger. However, the vast river and murky water perfectly concealed the invisible killer. A pair of mother and baby proboscis monkeys were left behind. The baby clung to its mother, and the two prepared to jump across the river. Under the water, the crocodile swung its tail strongly towards the group of monkeys swimming across the river. The mother monkey hugged her baby and jumped into the water. The sound of splashing water rang out, breaking the silence of the river. The mother monkey continuously kicked the water to swim faster towards the shore. The male leader at the moment in the tree sensed the danger and shouted loudly to signal the mother monkey. The crocodile, distracted by the sudden movements and screams, suddenly stopped, and after a quick dive, the giant black figure disappeared under the murky water. This time, luck smiled on them, and the family finally made it to safety. However, this is when they are most vulnerable, when survival depends entirely on the solidarity and resilience of the group. Proboscis monkeys live in small groups, where each individual plays a role in protecting and maintaining their species. During mating season, males use their large noses to emit resonant sounds, attracting the attention of females. The strongest males with the deepest calls usually win the right to mate. Female monkeys are very dedicated to caring for their young. They teach them how to swim, climb, and detect danger. The dominant male plays an important role in protecting the group, patrolling regularly and warning when detecting threats. Proboscis monkeys are not only a unique primate species, but also a symbol of resilience in the face of challenges from nature and humans. Their journey, from facing crocodiles in the river to fighting to protect their habitat, is a powerful reminder that every species is valuable and deserves to be protected. Let's work together to ensure that the big noses of the proboscis monkeys continue to echo through the jungles of Borneo as an epic song of wildlife. Hidden in the misty alpine forests of China is a rare and mysterious animal, the golden snub-nosed monkey. With its strange face and shiny golden fur, it is not only a symbol of resilience, but also a testament to the rich biodiversity of the planet. A newborn golden snub-nosed monkey, its small, weak body completely dependent on its mother's care and protection. In its mother's arms, the baby monkey trembles, eyes closed, trying to adapt to the harsh new world. Just a few hours after its birth, a heavy rain suddenly poured down on the forest, bringing with it a biting cold. With its fur not yet thick enough and its body still immature, the baby monkey quickly faced the risk of hypothermia, its first life-or-death challenge. The mother immediately crouched down, holding her baby tightly in her arms to shield it from the cold drops of water, while the rest of the monkeys tried to support and protect the baby from other dangers. When an eagle suddenly appeared, the mother monkey did not hesitate, let out a warning cry, attracting the whole group to gather into a protective wall. After hours of tension, the rain gradually stopped. The sunlight filtered through the tree canopy to illuminate the forest. In the mother's arms, the baby monkey gradually warmed up, her small face filled with hope. This was just the beginning of a challenging journey, where fragile life is always intertwined with potential dangers in harsh nature. For the golden snub-nosed monkey, the family is the center of all social activities and the foundation for survival. The monkey troop is tightly organized, with an adult male at the head, many females, and baby monkeys. Daily life is a combination of playing, learning, and caring for each other. The young monkeys learn survival skills by watching and imitating the adults, while the females bond by grooming each other. But things are not always peaceful. Females often compete for attention from their young, creating tense moments in the troop. A baby held tightly by its mother often becomes the center of attention. With other females trying to snatch it away, sometimes leading to minor conflicts. However, amid all this competition, unity within the troop is vital. Even the usually stern and powerful alpha male shows some softness by allowing the young monkeys to climb onto his back, creating opportunities for intergenerational bonding. This harmony and community spirit is key to helping the golden snub-nosed monkeys overcome challenges in the harsh natural world, where every day is a struggle for survival. One peaceful afternoon, as the baby monkeys were playing on the low branches, the silence of the forest was suddenly broken. A king snake, a cold-blooded predator, emerged from the bushes, its eyes fixed on the baby monkey. With its long body and ability to constrict its prey, the king snake is a great threat to any small creature in the forest. Especially the toddler monkeys. As the king snake slowly crept closer, the mother monkey quickly realized the danger. A sharp alarm call rang out, startling the entire monkey troop. The adult monkeys immediately gathered, surrounding the baby monkey like a defensive wall. The continuous calls rang out, creating a rumbling sound in the forest. The king snake, although scary, could not help but be wary of the monkey troop's solidarity. Realizing the disadvantageous situation, the king snake flicked its tongue, raised its head to observe the monkey troop. Faced with overwhelming numbers and the constant noise, it gradually retreated, slithered towards the bushes, and disappeared into the darkness. The monkey troop remained vigilant for a while before everything became peaceful again. The mother monkey hugged the baby monkey tightly, patting it as if to soothe its fear. The little monkey shivered for a moment, but quickly felt safe in its mother's arms. Once again, the monkey's strong spirit of solidarity and protective instinct helped them overcome the danger. But in this forest, vigilance is always a vital factor, as threats like king snakes can return at any time. Winter in the high mountains of China is the most severe challenge for the golden snub-nosed monkeys. Temperatures can drop below -20 degrees Celsius, food becomes scarce, and the bitter cold threatens life. To cope, the monkeys seek out meager food sources such as tree bark, moss, and lichen, which are low in nutrition but are the only option for survival. In the bitter cold, they gather in tight circles, sharing warmth. The weak baby monkeys are hidden in the center, while the adults endure the cold outside. This solidarity is the key to helping the monkeys survive the harsh winter. When spring returns, the sun melts away the thick snow. The mountains and forests revive with new shoots and clear streams. This is the time when the monkeys regain their strength, picking young leaves and sprouts to eat. The baby monkeys begin to learn survival skills such as climbing and searching for food. under the guidance of their mothers. Meanwhile, the adults prepare for a new mating season, opening a new cycle of life. Each generation of golden snub-nosed monkeys is a symbol of perseverance, continuing to write the magical story of life in the wild.